I never thought watering the azaleas could land my wife in handcuffs. But that's exactly what happened when Karla from down the street decided our quiet Saturday morning needed her signature drama. 1 second, Sarah spraying the flower beds like any normal suburban mom. The next, sirens wail, and two cops are grilling her about illegal water usage, while Karla smirks from her porch like she just won the neighborhood apocalypse. Turns out, in her twisted HOA gospel, even a garden hose is a felony if it doesn't bow to her recycle water edicts. And she didn't bother checking the fire department's annual drill notice taped to every mailbox. It started innocently enough, or as innocent as life gets in Willow Creek Estates, that cookie-cutter slice of American dream where everyone pretends their McMansions aren't financed by soul-crushing mortgages. I'm Jake, a software engineer grinding 9-to-5s in Austin's tech bubble, and Sarah's the heart of our chaos, a teacher who turns our backyard into a mini Eden every spring. We'd ignored Karla's petty reign of terror for years. The passive-aggressive emails about unsightly kids' bikes, the fines for barbecues that dared smoke past 6 p.m., her self-appointed patrols in that pearl-white Escalade, blasting true crime podcasts like they were her theme music. But that drill day, the fire department had scheduled a neighborhood safety demo, complete with hoses, mock blazes, and volunteers like Sarah, who'd signed up to help wrangle the kids section. Flyers everywhere, even a group chat ping from the PDA. Karla, bless her Botox heart, must have been too busy live-streaming her kale smoothie ritual to notice. When Sarah grabbed our hose to rinse off the practice gear, standard procedure per the FD captain, Karla exploded out her front door like a Karen grenade. "Stop that right now. You're wasting resources in a drought," she shrieked, phone already dialing 911. Her voice carrying across the cul-de-sac like a bad country ballad. Neighbors peeked from blinds, half amused, half terrified. Old Mr. Ramirez even chuckled from his rocker, muttering, "Here we go again." The cops arrived fast, two rookies who looked barely out of high school, scratching heads under their Stetsons as Sarah explained the drill. "Ma'am, this is authorized," one said, waving the crumpled flyer. Karla doubled down, face turning the color of her prize poinsettias. Lies. She's always been a rule breaker, parking on the grass last summer. The officers exchanged glances, the kind that scream, "Not my circus," and politely suggested she verify with the station. But damage done. Sarah's mortified, our kids are whispering about mommy in trouble, and the whole block's buzzing with whispers of Karla's at it again. That's when the backlash ignited, hotter than a Texas summer scorcher. I could have let it slide. File a complaint, bake her some apology brownies laced with laxatives for laughs. But nah, this was war. First, I hit the HOA board meeting that night, armed with body cam footage from a neighbor who'd caught the whole hose hysteria on ring. "Folks," I said, projecting the video on the community center's ancient screen, "this is what happens when one person's power trip endangers actual emergencies." Gasps rippled through the room. Retirees clutching pearls, young families nodding furiously. Karla stormed in late, all bluster and highlights, but the tide had turned. Petitions circulated by dessert. Her suggestions box overflowed with anonymous zingers like "hose off your attitude." Part 2 unfolded online, where suburban vendettas go viral faster than a TikTok dance challenge. I posted the clip to our neighborhood Facebook group. Blurred faces for privacy, but Karla's signature screech unmistakable. Thoughts? Fire drill or felony? Captioned with fire emojis in a poll. Boom! 247 shares in hours. Comments flooding like the hose she demonized. "Classic Karla. Called code enforcement on my leaf blower next," one mom vented. A local news blogger picked it up. HOA horror. Karen cops call backfires in Austin suburb. Reporters sniffed around. Suddenly, our quiet street was a punchline on Reddit's r/public freakout, with memes of Karla as a cartoon which dousing dragons. She fought dirty, of course. Door-to-door whispers accusing us of stirring drama. Anonymous Yelp reviews tanking Sarah's side hustle tutoring gig. But the outrage snowballed. The fire chief testified at the next board session, praising Sarah's volunteerism while side-eyeing Karla's interference. Fines reversed, her vice president's spot yanked. Whispers turned to shouts, Resign, chanted at the pool party she tried, gate crashing. By fall, the bitter end hit like a cold front. Karla's Escalade vanished, repossessed, rumor had it, after her consulting gig dried up from the bad press. House went up for sale, a for sale sign mocking her empire. Last I heard, she's holed up in a condo complex up north, posting vague Instagram rants about ungrateful neighbors. We threw a block party hose down, fire department invited, Karla's old spot, now our community garden. Sarah laughs about it over coffee, kids splashing without a care. Revenge isn't sweet, it's just water under the bridge. But damn, it quenches.